Hello everyone, it's me, Enso Ninja here, and today I'm going to be making a tier list of every single event skin in Bear Alpha, and ranking them based on how likely I think they are to return at some point in the future. So let's start with the Christmas 2019 skins, just Christmas skins in general. First things first, all the Arctic Valley skins, that's all these guys. I'd say may return. I'm going to put all these guys in here. That includes Big Man Ting. Also, I might as well place these guys as well. I'm pretty sure these are all the event skins. I'm not doing kill effects and gears, because that's where it gets a bit convoluted. Just skins. And it doesn't really matter too much, so I think these skins may return because Christmas 2025 is an event that already isn't confirmed to happen. And if so, they'd probably rather bring back another Christmas event than bring back Arctic Valley for the second year in a row. I personally think it would be a good idea for them to bring back Arctic Valley, but have it so that Blizzard, Gingerbread, and Secret Santa, which I'll put at top here, are in the roster, because I find it weird how they were left out last time. Or maybe they could have these be private server exclusive. Regardless, I would really like to see these skins return, so I think they might return. Now for the Santa's Winter Stronghold skins, these for Christmas 2022, probably one of the most hated events. I'd say they've got a good chance of returning, because this is my thought process. Last year, they brought back Arctic Valley, so what if this year they bring back Santa's Winter Stronghold? Plus, they gave Frozen Santa a glorious remake, and it'd be weird to make, like, a mid-skin, and then make it super cool and just not bring it back. So, I'd say they've got a good chance of returning. Now for Sugar Cookie, the Gronch, Scrounge, weird names I know, and Snowbob. These four, I don't think will be returning. I think they're unlikely to return, overall. You also notice I've got a tier called Confirms to Never Return. Not many skins are going to be in this tier, so it doesn't really make a huge difference. Alright, now as for some of the shop skins, like Randy, etc., I think they've got a good chance of returning if there's a Christmas event. Because if they do a Christmas event, they'll probably bring back the currency. In fact, they'll probably add more shop skins. It wouldn't take much work to bring these guys back, so I think there's a good chance they will. Alright, now onto Halloween skins. Now, for skins that already have returned, I'm just going to say what the chances are of returning in 2026, for example. So, stuff like Pumpkin, Psycho, Robot, Oh My God, Made It Bear, In It Kid, Ghost Bear, and Inky. I'd say, honestly, I think they may return at some point in the future. That includes Inky. I'll put Inky a bit higher up, because Inky has returned a few times. The thing of these guys is that they returned a lot of times. They returned once in the 2020 weekly updates, once in Halloween 2020, they returned again in Halloween 2025. That's 3 times they've returned. So they could definitely return a 4th time. Cheetah Man might not want to bring them back, though, because he might think, well, people had enough chances to get these. Now, for the Halloween shop skins, like Creepypasta, Scarecrow, Werebear, Mummy, Boo, Unrefined, I think Creepypasta's got a good chance, as do stuff like Scarecrow, Werebear. Boo will definitely return if there's another Halloween event, though Mummy I'm gonna put lower. For some reason, they decided to only exclude Mummy from 2023 as a returner in 2025. Even though this is probably my favorite Halloween skin, I don't know why they excluded him specifically. Like, bro, you left out the best skin. Oh, wait, and Unrefined, too. Unrefined, I think's got a good chance, because realistically, if they ever, like, revamp Hospital Nightmare, which I doubt, they could just bring this guy back whenever they wanted to. There's no Halloween requirement here, so Unrefined's got a good chance. Now, for the Halloween 2023 skins, hang on a moment. Alright, there. So, this guy, and this girl are confirmed to never return. Macabre Roses, or Grusiro, whatever you want to call her, said that these skins are never coming back. Now, Macabre Roses was banned from the server, or, like, isn't a developer anymore, for some reason. But whatever she did means that this may not be accurate, but I will keep them here, because, again, it was confirmed. Now, for the Cinco de Mayo skins, for Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Sam, I'd say, honestly, I think I'll put them in the top tier of, like, No, I'll keep them down here. There is like a 99% chance these guys return. It is tradition. The only set of events in Bear Alpha where there has been an event for them every single year is Cinco de Mayo. Aside from 2019, where Bear Alpha released after May 5th, every year since then, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, and 2025, these guys have returned without fail, and I don't think that changes here. Now, Pinata, I think, is the same, probably going to return. As for Jalapeno and Syncob. Now, Folklorico is a different story. I'll put her in May return because, for some reason, for Cinco de Mayo 2025, they didn't bring her back, and there's no reason why. It might be that Goose Zero made this skin. I'm changing the names, I know. And maybe the developers don't want to, like, bring any skins back that she made. Maybe she asked them to not bring the skin back. I don't know. But Folklorico did not return, and I'm not sure why. Alright, next up is Leprechaun. Leprechaun is gonna go around here. Because, I think Leprechaun could return. If there's a St. Patrick's event, Leprechaun will definitely return. But I don't think there'll be another one. And for that reason, I'm going to put Green Viking and almost certainly won't return. I don't think he's coming back. As simple as that. Egglord, unlikely to return. They had plenty of chances to make an Easter event, even something as simple as, oh, Egglord's back. But it never did. I don't think the developers want Egglord back. I am putting him in unlikely to return, because if there's ever an Easter event, this guy's definitely coming back. But again, pretty unlikely. Now we have all of the Bobs, stuff like Hob. Hob, interestingly enough, actually has returns a lot of times. He returned for the weekly updates because there was like a pirate-related event, and so bringing Hob in there, that just made sense. Fob, Bog, I'm putting Bog in good chance of returning, because if there's an Easter event, he'll probably come back. But also, he could return outside of an Easter event, because he came out in the anniversary event. In that regard, I think I'll put... No, yeah, if there's an Easter event, he'll definitely return. In that regard, I might... No, I'll just leave them in there. Zob and Yob, I'm bringing these two together. Confirms to return. In the 7th anniversary update, whenever that happens, one of these two's coming out, but the other isn't. Now, as for which one will return, I think it might be Yob who returns, because Zob is a very unpopular skin for some reason, but yeah, these two practically confirmed. As for Job, already has returned, but I'll put him in May return. Same goes for Beab. For some reason, I just have a feeling they'd be more likely to bring Beab back, so I'll put him a bit higher. And Rob, I think's got a good chance. They could just bring him back eventually, just like in general. Or if there's a Valentine's update, he might come back as well, because Rob and Valentine's are pretty interchanged. 1st anniversary almost certainly won't return. What's frustrating about 1st anniversary is that it's like 400 quids. I have way more than that. But this skin has not come back since 2020, so I simply cannot buy him. It's very annoying, and I don't think he'll ever return. Same goes for 3rd anniversary, 4th anniversary, 5th anniversary, and 6th anniversary. I'll put 6th anniversary a bit higher, because he's got an infinity on his hat, implying that any event afterwards will just have him as the anniversary skin, so I'll actually put him in May return. But all the others, I doubt will return, ever. Celebration, I'll put in here, because next time there's an anniversary event, this guy's got a good chance of coming back, at least in the next 2 anniversary events. That's assuming there is another one, but, you know. As for Team Derp, I'm thinking even more likely than Celebration. I'll actually put Celebration down a tier, because Celebration doesn't always return in anniversary events. Team Derp has, so, yeah, Team Derp's got a good chance. Baldy, I am putting in 99% chance as well. It seems to be a tradition that Baldy comes back for every anniversary event now. He's just very expensive. Cake Lord, I'll put in good chance of returning, because Cake Lord actually came back for the 6th anniversary. Used to be a very rare skin, not anymore. Womp womp. Alright, now for this guy, very good chance he returns. I'm pretty sure, like Baldy, the overcompensator always comes back, so yeah. Now, 6 Air, I'm putting in almost certainly won't return, because his name is 6 Air, So why would they bring him back for a 7th anniversary event? It's just, no, I do not think 6 Air is ever returning. Sam I'm putting in May return because he's a very elusive skin, but it took them like 5 years to bring this guy back, so yeah. Now, as for Marika Sparkler, I think is how you say it, and Uncle Sam, I'm putting them both in 99% chance they return, because it seems like they're doing a similar thing with Cinco de Mayo, where these two always return, and honestly, I'm glad they're doing that. They're both very cool skins. Molebear, I'm putting in good chance of returning, because Molebear is a very popular skin. Everyone wants this guy back, so I think Molebear's got a good chance of returning. I'll actually put him in 99% chance he returns, because eventually Molebear should come back, because he's tied to a puzzle piece, and I doubt they'll just leave puzzle pieces unobtainable. It's just weird. As for Atrocity, almost certainly won't return. Now, what's interesting about Atrocity is I'm pretty sure there's nothing confirming he won't come back, but it's incredibly unlikely. I would put him here, because I think the developers have made it kinda clear that he won't return, but like, may have said it a while ago. However, when Cheese Factory got remade, they kept the buttons for Atrocity. They don't do anything, but they're still there, which makes me think they might be planning something with this burned bear over here. Now, for Atrocity is being confirmed to never return. It's unfortunate. I really like this big-haired guy, but despite how convoluted his quest is, Atrocity has been confirmed to never return. I don't think him returning would make a big difference, because even though he's rare, you do need to have friends to get this skin, and yeah. Ito, I'm putting in unlikely to return. A bit more likely even Atrocity, because here's the thing. Ito isn't actually that rare. I decided to like write down what I thought were the 10 rarest skins in Bear Alpha. Ito doesn't make the top 10. I'm serious, he does not make the top 10. Skins like all 3 of these guys are rarer than Ito. It's crazy. But yeah, I don't think Ito's... I mean, he's got a chance, but if he does return, it'll probably be in an Anamoya remake, which developers do not remake Anamoya. It's my favorite map in the game, so if you remake it, don't change much. I think they are happy with Anamoya as is. Some people aren't, but I think the developers are satisfied. Yeah. I'll actually move him up to May return, because if Anamoya does get remade, this guy's probably coming back, even just for a day. Bear Swagger, I am putting here. I actually put him into unlikely to return, because the thing with Bear Swagger is how to get him was very poorly described. Like, if you just played Bear, you did not know this guy existed. The only way to know this guy was ever a thing was if you were in the Bear Discord server where Cheetahman would announce the easy obby, or if you saw like YouTube guides. I do think Bear Swagger could return, but considering the other April Fool's skins have come back, I'm not sure about this guy. Now, for Crustification and Sam Feet High Viscosity, I am going to put them in good chance of returning. It might end up becoming a tradition that these guys come back every year, so I'm putting them there. Not any higher, though, because I haven't seen them return after 2025. So, good chance, but not confirmed. Now, for a lot of these weekly update skins, these guys are all pretty interchangeable, but I will try and rank them. Let's see. Dutchman, I'll put in May return. I'll put a lot of these guys just here. This is going to become a pretty big tier. The Treasure Hunt skins, I doubt are going to return anytime soon. Same with the Zoo skins, I don't see them coming back either. If there's actually a summer update, there could be a chance of these guys coming back, so I'm actually going to put these two a little bit higher. Also, this skin is sick, so they want to bring them back. I'm putting the Sunday and almost certainly won't return, because it's a very weird and random quest, so probably won't return. Same with the gear. Archer's unlikely to return, Princess, Necromancer, Executioner. Musical might return, because Musical isn't really medieval themes. They could just bring him back whenever they felt like it. I forgot what his skin's called. It's something, but unlikely to return. T-Bone's a bit random, so I'll put him in May return. Actually, no, I'll put him down, because he's kind of meant to be elusive. Rawbear, if there's ever anything classic Roblox, Rawbear's got a chance. These guys, I'm very confident won't come back. Let's see. We got Obby. I'll actually move all the treasure hunt skins to almost certainly won't return. Simply because I don't think they'll ever bring the treasure hunt stuff back. And that's really my entire reasoning behind it. I don't think they'll return. Obby, Teapot of Doom, I doubt these two are returning either. Because they were in like a very weird event. If they ever do something classic Roblox related, maybe these guys will be back. But again, maybe. I think it's very unlikely they come back. Asteroid, unlikely. Hyperlaser, unlikely. Rover, unlikely. Ufob, maybe, because Ufob is a cool skin. Saucer, unlikely. These two, I'm putting in almost certainly won't return, because it's a very random quest for these two. Parasite, almost certainly won't return. Sam Yes Edition, I'm going to put in may return, because it is just like a random skin, so they could bring it back whenever they feel like it. Captain Sam, I don't think will ever return. Because if these treasure hunt skins don't return, this guy's not coming back either, unless they bring it back as a very expensive shop skin. Now we have the Halloween 2025 skins. I'll save these guys for last on purpose. First we have Masked Ting and Hugefoot. I think they've got, a good chance, but that's only if they do another Halloween event. If they do another Halloween event, they're pretty much confirmed to come back. Same goes for the Bear Yip. Extraterrestrial. They might pull a Mummy and just exclude one skin. Pumpkin Spice and Pumpkin Vendor. You'll notice that the background for this guy is a different color. That's because I couldn't find a picture of the guy, so I had no choice. Trick-or-Treaters also goes in good chance of returning. Headless Horse Bear, I'd say, is the same. Now, as for these badge skins, I will give them unlikely to return. They could come back, but it'd be a lot of work to re-implement them, so I'm not sure. As for Ghost Beggar, I do not think Ghost Beggar's returning. They could bring it back randomly, but it's just such a weird and random quest, so they're right there. Overall, though, that is the whole tier list. We can see at the top tier, Zob and Yob are confirmed to return to an extent. Cinco de Mayo skins are Team Derp, Baldy, Overcompensator. 4th of July skins are Molebear. I'd say 99% chance they return. I don't think they'll just go, oh, Molebear, he's never coming back. He's got a good chance. Good chance of returning is like Christmas 2022, 2024 skins, April Fool's skins, some other anniversary skins, some of the Bobs. We have May return. That's for like a lot of the Christmas skins, Halloween skins, some of the Bob skins. And Sam, of course, because he could return. Unlikely to return goes to the 2024 quest skins, Egglord, Bear Swagger, a lot of the weekly update skins that were just in the shop, along with these three. And in almost certainly won't return, we have Green Viking, the anniversary skins, 6 Air, Atrocity, the Treasure Hunt badge skins, the Sunday, and then Ghost Beggar, because I feel like that's a bit of a random skin to bring back, if that makes sense. And confirms to never return. The skins where it was explicitly said they will never come back are the Undead Coming Pumpkin, Witch's Brewlord, the Monstar, and Atrocity. So, if you don't have these 4 skins in your collection, you probably won't ever get them. Anyways, that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, let me know. If you have any, like, different opinions than me, also let me know. I'd genuinely like to see some different perspectives, and yeah, overall this is pretty interesting for me to make. Yeah, goodbye. LOL.